I didn't know my mic was on. Hello? Hopefully I'm coming in loud and clear. Testing out some new settings today. And I got a little caught up. But I still want to stream tonight. Keep it brief, but we're gonna do this. And tonight, instead of the Ferrari F50, we're gonna go with the Testarossa.
Testarossa. Manual transmission. OutRun mode. Magical sound.
Get ready.
Tonight I'm testing out an OBS setting that's called RN noise, as well as a light high pass filter, I think. And unlike last night, I turned back on ducking, audio ducking. I was gonna play Resident Evil 7, but by the time it just got too late. So here I am, no filter. I've got a high pass filter. I feel like this game always relaxes me. Especially compared to Daytona, I do take kind of a little seriously, but OutRun 2006, I have no problem just playing kind of casually, which involves a lot of drifting.
Checkpoint.
Watch the pros play, they don't drift much. It's all about just staying in a straight line, drafting, catching a slipstream. Oh, and although I added it in the description of last night's stream about the Olympus Corporation, they did not go out of business. I guess they're one of the top manufacturers of endoscope lenses, I believe. But obviously, they're not selling. I mean, they're not. Nobody's carrying around their digital cameras anymore.
Checkpoint. How far are you going to take me?
Trying to see if anyone entered the chat, but Nothing yet.
Checkpoint. I want to go ahead. Checkpoint.
Last night I mentioned the company Fontworks and how they get a kind of a major credit in Daytona USA. So I was wondering if anybody be willing to maybe count the number of fonts that are in that game and then kind of go through this one as well, because I see a lot of fonts, a lot of different fonts in OutRun 2006. I think it would make for a good wiki. So you can go through all the Sega racers. And maybe that'll even help expedite the process of getting some high-res font for the UI here. But I mean, what's awesome about this patch is that the time and score, and you see all that's the information up there, it isn't stretched anymore when you play in 16:9. And it really bothered me actually that I would play in, I would say a 2K version of 4.3. I forget the exact resolution it is, but in a way I might prefer it over this. But I think most people like widescreen. I have no issue with it because I know that the game was originally designed in 4.3.
Checkpoint. Are you gonna give up? Checkpoint.
The weather is supposed to get kind of hot this weekend. And I went out and looked to get a tank top or something like that to wear, but couldn't find anything. Well, I might be wearing the IEMs tomorrow. Anything I can do to beat the heat.
Checkpoint.
And as you all learn, I'm pretty into yoga, I would say. Or very much into yoga. And it's a quick tip. Whenever you're upside down, trying to do like a headstand or handstand, you have to remember to breathe. And obviously you should be focusing on your breath all the time while you're practicing yoga, but if you don't breathe while you're upside down, all the blood will kind of
Checkpoint.
go, your nose will, it'll rush to your nose, and then you'll have like, my nose is kind of red after this morning, which isn't, I don't think that's a good thing. I didn't get like a nosebleed or anything, like, well, I don't get nosebleeds, but you can tell that the blood vessels were kind of taking a, they were going through a rough time.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
And something I plan on playing very soon is the Elden Ring DLC. Probably within 2 weeks. I mean, I know I'm late, but it doesn't matter. I'm not, in a race to. I'm not in a race to do anything.
Checkpoint.
Look at this. This will be the Mediterranean Sea. I'm sure I have an ancestor that drowned in the Mediterranean Sea.
Congratulations. Best outrunners.
Number 2.
Game over.
Let's go with this.
512 BB. Manual.
Very cool car. I'm not a Ferrari expert by any means, but looks cool to me.
Outrun mode. Passing breeze.
Get ready.
Checkpoint.
One of the best reasons to get a footrest for your office setup is that I feel like if your feet are elevated kind of like that, it makes it a lot easier to tap your heels and listen to music. I think that's supposed to, that's a
Checkpoint.
nod to Panzer Dragoon.
What fun!
Always been interested in those games. I never got the chance to actually play. I played a little bit of Panzer Dragoon 1. I would love to stream those. Panzer Dragoon Saga is not sure how much it goes for nowadays, but it's even back like over a decade ago. It was already like a copy of that for the Saturn was $300. I don't know. Maybe like the bubble has burst with
How far are you gonna take me?
game collecting. Today, a woman was knocking on my door, and she was a pizza delivery woman, and I did not order a pizza. And she tried to hand me the pizza, and I was no. Apparently, it was for it was for somebody named Heather, and I did not order pizza. I could have just said, okay, here, give it to me, but it's not interested.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I wonder if that pizza got delivered to whoever ordered it. Because she showed me the receipt, and it was my address. I don't know.
Checkpoint.
Speaking of fonts, I remember I've seen this documentary. I think it's called Helvetica. It's about the font Helvetica. Very cool. I don't watch many movies these days, though.
Checkpoint.
Me, in my video games, is pretty much, of course, music. I feel like if I was like married or something, I would probably watch a lot more movies.
Checkpoint.
Hopefully I'm not making any plosives right now. And learning to get a handle on my own voice. Now that I'm in front of a microphone.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I haven't decided on a font for my... If I ever make a logo for Chompa TV. But, maybe I could choose a font from Daytona or OutRun. But that would require... Well, I think with some... I guess, you know, you get a screenshot and then probably put in one of those. Sure, they have an AI that can detect fonts. And then get the font value. Keep several backups of the font name. If I email it to myself.
Checkpoint.
I wonder what difficulty this is on.
Congratulations.
Best Outrunners. Game over.
Okay, I'm gonna change over to, I guess, do the same thing as last night. Go with some Daytona, and then maybe end with some original 1986 OutRun. 1 second here. And if anyone was wondering, this is the RPCS3 emulator. I've moved on from playing Daytona on the 360 just because I actually don't I never bought an Xbox One. Not that I'm anti-Xbox or anything like that, but I tend to keep a decent gaming PC around, so there's never been a reason for me to own an Xbox after the 360, because now they release everything you can find in Xbox One or Xbox Series X, you can get on the PC now. And this emulator just works really well nowadays. I like to get some of the signs they have in this game and turn them into posters that I'd put in my own place. Like to hang one of these banners that they have on the racetrack. I think it'd be pretty cool. As I mentioned yesterday, I have a big poster of the development team for this game on my wall. It's in my living room. It's the centerpiece of my living room. It goes to kind of show you what kind of life I live. I'm not sure what Toshihiro Nagoshi is developing right now. I know it's the name of the company. He left Sega and joined NetE. Is it it's a very, very large Chinese publisher. And I believe they also own a studio. I was looking at the wiki that has a bunch of Blizzard and BioWare veterans. But I think his studio is still in Japan. I think. I'm guessing he did not leave. I'm guessing he didn't leave Japan. I'll have to show you all the poster that I have in my living room. What I'd like to eventually do is upgrade it and get it printed on canvas. I'm not sure if this time around I'd use any sort of AI upscaling. It's kind of pixelated, I guess. But it's okay. I mean, it doesn't. I think it's still okay just because it's black and white photo and it still looks okay to me. In order to get the photo of the development team, you have to. There's only like a very small window of time. At the end of the race, you'll see. You have to, record a video file and then scrub to it's like a half a second window of time that you have in which there's no title, no fonts on top of the picture. I'm not sure if anybody's maybe kind of I don't know what the word would be to do, like to, I guess, grab all the info from the game. I wonder if they'll ever be able to mod new tracks into Daytona USA. I'm fine with the 3. Because they really can't, nothing would ever match these 3 courses because they're just so, the way they're designed is so precise to how your car handles. So that's the picture I have in my living room. Right there. In between that and then when the results come in. Those are my actual initials. I'm not trying to spell Sega. My initials do, I mean, because, well, my name's Sebastian, S-E, and then my middle initial, my last name. And I grew up a pretty big Sega fan. Cold chamomile tea. I was a little more energetic yesterday, playing the keyboard to these songs. Practice means why I'm getting better times. Oh. My dream is to have an actual Daytona USA cabinet. That would be amazing. If I had a Daytona USA cabinet, I would probably learn all about, I guess, maybe replacing capacitors on CRTs and stuff to keep it going. Well, that'd be pretty cool to get a wheel. I'm just not sure what sort of wheel would work with Daytona USA. Because I'd like to have just a 4-gear shifter. And those are hard to come out. I mean, they don't make... Like Logitech's gear shifters, I think it's always going to have 6 gears, I think. Though there could be a way to maybe you could 3D print something like to kind of block off gears 5 and 6. Like a DIY 4-gear shifter. Oh! Well, that didn't work. I kind of saw that coming. But I thought I would... It's okay. If anybody can give me advice as to where I can find some tank tops. I don't want the ribbed tank top. I want, you know, something that's like a t-shirt, but a tank top. Like the same fabric as a t-shirt. You know, be a cool tank top. There's one with the Sega AM2 logo on it. I think that would fit the whole, you know, the logo is kind of like a palm tree. You know, if you're a big fan of beaches and stuff. I haven't been to the beach in a while. You know what I'd do? Going to the beach, I'd wear, I guess, sunglasses first. If I wanted to go get a tan, you know they have those things where it reflects the sunlight onto your face. I'd wear like some sort of sunglasses, but the ones that are kind of like that are meant for tan. Well, I know they have ones that cover your eyes, but I'm sure they have some polarized sunglasses that are like that. But I would have it like a modified 3DS or something like that. That would also, oh, you know what you could do? You could also power your GBA card of Boktai. Your hand is in the GBA game Hideo Kojima made. I think I'm just gonna do this race and then call it a night. I get in with some original OutRun, I guess. Actually, let's do that.
Get ready.
I'm getting pretty tired. It's 12:49.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
You know, when Yu Suzuki was designing this game, he went to Europe and rented a Ferrari. Just drove around Europe. And I was looking at this, it was like a screenshot of this interview about him, how he tried to order soup and they brought him 4 bowls of soup. I'm guessing there was like a language barrier.
Checkpoint.
I never noticed that. If you just spin out lightly like that, she kind of gives him a little... She's not angry at him. Like a little kind of like nudge, like, you know, it's okay. Amazing what kind of detail they put into this.
Checkpoint.
I'll have to look at this back. I guess she's very supportive. She's willing to drive like a maniac with him. Although I'd say that the girls in OutRun 2 are, I mean, they're certifiably insane. Because they're kind of like, they're really pressuring you to drive recklessly. And if you mess up, then they get really mad and like... All right. I guess we will call it a night. thank you all for joining the stream. And I will most definitely be back tomorrow. Have a good night. And again, I will see you tomorrow. Good night.